Welcome to Hades Randomizer. In this video, we're going to randomize our weapon, keepsake, companion, pact of punishment, and all of our boons. Then, we'll be racing to see who can escape hell and beat the final boss, Hades, first. The loser has to write a ballad for the other player to the tune of the ballad in the game, sung by Eurydice. Alright, it's time to raise some hell. Yo, what's up, heathens? Welcome back to Versus. My name's Attacking Toucans, and today I'm racing my friend, TheAverageGatsby. How's it going, man?
Average.
Oh, you don't say. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and jump into this. We'll have a conversation in a moment because first we have to randomize our weapon, keepsake, and what pact of punishment we're gonna have turned on. Okay, so there is 6 weapons. I'm gonna use a random number generator to select which weapon we're going to be using. So a random number between 1 and 6. We got 4, which is the Coronaut. This is the heart-seeking bow, which is actually one of my favorite weapons. I'm pretty happy with this.
I think I feel average about that.
I like range weapons. I don't like the close combat melee weapons as much in this game. I'm not as good at that, so that should give me a slight advantage. There's 25 keepsakes. I'm going to generate a random number between 1 and 25 to select this one. We got 15. That is...
Oh, I actually already have that selected.
The blood-filled vial. The next boon from Ares. Okay, so we're going to get some boons from the God of War. For the companion, at the very bottom, we are going to be using the middle one, Shady.
Nice.
This just gives us random health refills and coins. That could actually come in handy.
It's got some damage on it.
And then for the very last thing, we're going to be adding a pact of punishment. So we have approval process turned on all the way up. And what this is going to do is whenever we get boons or upgrades from the gods, normally you get to choose 1 out of 3 upgrades to upgrade yourself. But the approval process gives us only 1 option. So it makes it like a true randomizer in that fact. We get less say. All right, let me generate what pact of punishment we're going to be adding. We got convenience fee. All prices are higher, extra 40% per rank. All right, you ready to jump into this?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go. All right, so I'm gonna let you take it away for a moment and describe what's going on, Gatsby.
Sure. So Hades is a wonderful rogue-lite game where you are Zagreus and you run through 3 levels of Hades and then you get to the surface and you fight a bunch of poisonous rats. And just so you can feed your dog, and then you go outside and beat up your dad. It's a really great game. I absolutely love this game, and
if you have daddy issues, it's a really good way to try to get over them.
Oh, definitely. Everybody really can vibe hard to that, for sure.
Dude, whenever this game came out, I became utterly addicted to it. I played it probably more than I'd ever played any game ever in my life. I just could not stop.
It's like the potato chips of video games.
That's the best way to describe it. Yes, it was like a big, delicious bag of potato chips that I couldn't put down. It just released so much dopamine. It was so hot.
The endorphins.
Some of these brimstone crystals.
So, do you have a favorite god? Who's the most attractive god in your book?
Oh, who's the most attractive god? Does Zagreus count as a god? Because I say he's the hottest in the game.
I think
he's more
Zagreus,
of a demigod, isn't he?
I would count
Zagreus. If I can't choose Zagreus, I'd probably say Hermes.
Hermes.
He's a runner. Really athletic, really in shape. And then probably Aphrodite next. No,
Damn,
actually, no. Athena. I meant to say Athena. No, Aphrodite looks kind of weird in this game.
Aphrodite, she looks desperate.
Yeah, a little bit.
She's trying to.
And you know she has an OnlyFans, so she already has a
definitely.
bunch of people in her DMs all the time anyways. So is it necessarily even worth it? Who knows?
I don't know, man. You could be like the Twitch mod, bro. And be like, she'll notice me one day. Senpai will notice me.
So Gatsby and I have been online internet gaming friends for like 5 or 6 years now, I think.
It's been a minute, honestly. It has been a minute. Met you through Squill and...
Yeah, the person who was on last week's video. You guys went to college together. But yeah, so we've been friends several years, and you wanted to have a cool place to propose to your girlfriend. And so you're like, yo, I'm going to visit California. Can you do my engagement shoot? And I was like, yeah. And so we went to like one of the most beautiful spots near where I live. It's called Palos Verdes. And we just went by the ocean.
Yeah, that was honestly such a freaking awesome photo. If you want to put it up, you're more than welcome to. But that photo was crazy, yeah. And then the fog that came right after it was also crazy. That whole thing was crazy.
It was perfect until the fog came in. You're right.
Until the fog
pictures,
came,
and then 2 seconds later, like the gigantic, terrifying, just billowing roll of fog just came in.
Stephen King book where the fog is like murdering people.
The Mist. Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe. Okay, so it's not fog, it's mist, but yeah.
I've seen the movie. I have not read the book.
Oh man, I'm illiterate, so I never learned how to read. Thanks, American education system. Jeez.
I learned how to read by reading the book Holes by Louis Sachar a million times.
There you go.
I love my boy Stanley Galnuts.
Okay, can I just say it? Is it a hot take, but kind of the best Disney Channel movie?
Was Holes a Disney Channel movie?
Or, I don't know, I guess it was just kind of like a regular movie, but like, I love that movie.
I got to meet the actor who played Zero, Cleo Thomas.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Shia LaBeouf. I was going to say, oh man. But
nah, I don't know if I have a desire to meet Shia LaBeouf. He seems like he kind of went off the
He's kind of nutty, honestly. Yeah, he kind of got that crazy eye on him.
He got like way too famous, and then when he started losing some of that fame, he just like somehow
played capture the flag with the
end.
internet and went kind of crazy.
Yeah, I remember he went to like a red carpet event and had a paper bag over his head that said "I'm not famous anymore" while he was wearing a suit.
Bro, I love that. That's a power move right there.
That was a power move. I was for it. I thought it was funny. Trying to get a bunch of money on. Whenever you're on these levels where you just have to stay alive for 45 seconds, do you fight to try to gain money, or do you just dodge?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, you don't really have to, but it is fun.
And you also gain money, which you can buy some better upgrades potentially as well, which always is worth it. It's actually pretty wild going through this, not being able to choose my boons.
Dude, it just makes it so much easier. Don't even have to think about it.
I beat the game with 32 heat turned on, and that's one of the boons I did not turn on was approval process. I was like, I need my options so I can have a good build, or else it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, this is definitely not something I would regularly run.
Ooh, boy.
All right. I'm at the first checkpoint, Mr. Toucan.
Already? You already beat the first boss?
It is 4 minutes, 15 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, that is one thing that we're doing is there's 3 checkpoints in the game. When the timer stops at that point, we're gonna stop there and wait for the other person to catch up so we can head into the next level of each game at the same time and keep things kind of lined up. Then we're gonna base the winner based off of the final in-game timer. Another reason we're doing that is because I'm playing the Switch version and he's playing the PC version, and that means his loads a little bit more quickly. Wait, so what was your timer?
I'm at 4 minutes, 15 seconds.
I'm at 4 minutes, 5 seconds at the beginning of the boss. So you're definitely gonna be doing a little bit better than me at the beginning of this. But
see, and so just because I'm finishing before he is finishing, don't think that it's too far apart. Because trust me, once we get to the Seder pit, it's gonna get crazy.
The end of the game, there's a section where there's like 5 corridors that you have to go down, and you get to choose which one you go into each time first. Oh my god, freaking Megara! Ah! Sorry, I'm like at a crazy point. And at the end of one of the corridors, you find a bag of food for Cerberus, your dog, to try to get him out of the way. And that can be after the 2nd corridor, the 3rd, the 4th, or the 5th. So that's also randomized. So one of us could potentially have a lot of time added at the very end because of that.
Yes. It's a very scary prospect.
Explodey, explodey. By Megara. She's been vanquished.
Nice.
Does the timer stop right there?
It will stop right there, yes.
Okay, so I'm at 5 minutes, 4 seconds. So a little bit.
I got like
under
45 seconds on you, but that's not that bad. There's still plenty of time to lose all of that time gain.
Like you said, the River of Styx could screw one of us.
Yeah, hopefully it's not me.
Okay, now let's randomize our next keepsake as we switch it out in between each floor. This time we're getting 5, which is
the
Bone
Hourglass. Ooh, my favorite item.
Will of Charon is way more useful now.
Should help.
I guess we can go ahead and buy stuff while we're here.
Unfortunately,
I didn't get anything good. I have like no
don't
money.
have anything good at all. So, and it definitely costs more because of the pact of punishment. Very
no
useful.
money that round. All right, ready to go to the next floor?
I'm ready when you are. Yep. 3, 2, 1, go. So now that we're in hell, I think it's probably appropriate to ask, how do you feel about Lil Nas X and his very interesting music video and footwear?
Oh my God! Don't even make me go into it. I am so offended. Did he even think about the children?
I just don't know, man. I just can't believe that, like, they would even allow that on television. I mean, first it was wet ass P word, and now it's just gay people writing stripper
Where is
poles.
society going? This is the end of times. You can literally tell. This is what the Bible foretold. Lil Nas X is the Antichrist, straight up. No other option.
Definitely, 100%. Those shoes, that was in the Bible, Revelations. Look it up.
Should be useful.
Okay, wait. What shoes are you talking about?
Oh, do you not know? So he made these crazy red and black Nike Air Maxes, and they have a little bit of blood in the heel. And so some people got really offended by that. I think they're pretty neat.
Wait, whose blood are they putting in these shoes?
I don't know.
You can't just say they're putting blood in the shoe and like leave out detail. You like glazed over that like it was nothing.
Yeah. I mean, it could
Is it
be
like animal blood?
No, I think it's human blood. I think it's supposed to be human blood.
Whoa. Is that hot?
It's just like a little drop. I don't know. My brother's a huge sneakerhead, so he told me that, like, apparently it's not like too much of a hot commodity because people don't really care for the fact that it says Lil Nas X on the back of it. But I think a lot of like YouTube, Facebook moms definitely are like not having it.
Oh, I mean, what do Facebook moms like apart from like what, Minions?
Oh man, dude, they should just put Minions Nike Air Maxes for sure.
I think Nike ended up like suing them for using the Nike Air Max design. I don't think it was official.
I think they did. Well, it's crazy because like there's a Jesus shoe too, and people don't really even know about that, or I guess they don't really talk about that. Mischief, the same guy who made the Satan shoe, they made a Jesus shoe, and there's holy water in the heels of that one, so that's pretty neat.
It's actually kind of cool. I think I heard that the holy water is like from the River Jordan.
Maybe. I have legitimately no idea.
Come on, Boldy. Boldy, smash it! How many runs did it take for you to realize that you could talk to Boldy whenever you see Sisyphus?
I thought people were trolling me for the longest time. They're like, oh, Boldy's like the best character. I'm like... Kind of is. I mean, he kind of do be. You get like...
If you said sexiest character and not sexy as God,
object.
Whenever you asked me that question earlier, I would have said Boldy.
I'm just saying, man, don't objectify my boy Boldy.
Ooh. I was trying to decide if I should go see Chaos or Eurydice, but Eurydice for sure. Got to get that palm porridge.
Ooh, Eurydice.
The palm porridge. That sounds like something from The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Some like hoo hash and some palm porridge. There we go. Oh yeah.
That was always an interesting. I love Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's such a crazy actor, but that was like always a movie that I don't know. Did you care for like Christmas movies?
Jim Carrey is not crazy. He's the most sane, down-to-earth person I know. He's the one who played Dr. Eggman in the new Sonic, right?
He is.
I still need to watch that. I wonder if I'll ever watch that.
Oh, you should absolutely watch it. It's so good.
Wait,
and
really?
There's probably going to be a second one. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like incredible. It's not Citizen Kane, but like, I mean, you know, it's entertaining. It's good fun.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll give it a shot now, Gats. Is it on any streaming service, or do we have to pay for it?
That I don't know. I watched it in the movie theaters, though, I think. No, that's a lie. I watched it at my friend's place.
I think it's so funny that was the last movie so many people saw before all the movie theaters closed down because of the pandemic.
I saw that movie Tenet with the like time reversing thing in theaters, and I just kind of wish I could have reversed time and just like reversed my way out of that movie theater because that movie was kind of weird, I guess.
His movies are just really hard to follow, right? That's the main problem with them usually.
It's just like, I don't know, like it's like this Russian dude, and he's like, I'm gonna blow the whole world up. It's like, okay, man, you do you.
Freaking Russian men. Why do they always want to do that shit?
I don't know,
Why
man.
can't they just like chill? Well, Russia is the only country in the world, no, one of 2 countries in the world that has a higher death rate than it does birth rate. And that's because so many people die from alcoholism.
Oh, is that actually true?
Yeah. Well, at least a history book told me that.
That's actually so sad. Holy cow.
Yeah, I mean, like, when I guess when I was talking about the alcoholism, yeah, I wasn't necessarily making a joke. I was kind of like talking about their actual kind of problems. Come on, Lerny.
But they can put it away for sure. I will 100% agree with that. Definitely.
Yeah, it's just built into their DNA.
All right, that is the next checkpoint.
So cool. I'll be there in a second. What's your timer?
I got 8:31.
I might make up some time here. Let's see. Let's go. Get out of here, you bonehead. That's what's up. I'm at 9:10.
You're catching up.
Couple milliseconds away from 9:11. That's scary.
9:11. Oh no.
Man, this video just got super edgy out of nowhere.
Yeah, this video just turned into an inside job. I'm gonna cut the feed.
Based. All right, let's go ahead and choose our next keepsake. We got
Damn, you
number
already
1.
did it. Holy cow, you're catching up. Oh my god.
Old Spike collar. Probably don't need that.
Doggo collar. Heck yeah.
Some extra life. You can buy some things from Charon's shop if you would like. I'm not sure if there's anything here I even want. Yeah, I don't want any of that. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, I'm going for the Artemis upgrade.
Ooh, me too.
Do you think Artemis is pretty? You an Artemis fan?
She seems like she looks like she would kind of like smell like, you know how like people with dreadlocks, like if you don't wash those dreads, like they kind of start getting that dank.
Because she like lives out in the woods and is all about like nature and animals and stuff.
She totally lives in the woods.
She's like Taylor Swift.
Oh my god. Anytime anyone talks about Taylor Swift, I always think of what is it called? People are talking about how she looks like she's dancing like a giraffe that can't stand up straight. Like it's having like a young giraffe who just learned how to walk, and I think that's the funniest thing.
Just wobbly.
Just very wobbly.
Like a deer, like a fauna.
Just a very tall person. Very, very pretty, but very tall person for sure.
Critical's gonna do more damage. Yeah, Taylor Swift. I don't know. She's like, yeah, she's pretty.
I feel like she's a lot of people's guilty pleasure. Like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I know the lyrics to her song, but maybe I don't sing it out loud in front of the boys, right?
I know there's lots of girls who would like die for Taylor Swift. Like they think she's like the best thing to ever exist since goat milk, or not goat milk, oat milk. Sorry.
It's like the movie Mean Girls. It's like a lot of guys definitely are familiar with that, even if they want to act like they're not.
Yeah, I agree. Dude, Mean Girls is such a classic. I think anybody who's never seen Mean Girls like has to watch that movie. Cultural icon.
Definitely classic.
What's your favorite floor of hell?
My favorite
do you like
floor
the pits of
hell?
Tartarus? Do you like Elysium, or do you like Asphodel?
I don't know. Honestly, I like whatever floor gives me a better boon than the one that I just was forced to pick up. That's.
I prefer Asphodel overall. Elysium's pretty, but I really don't like some of the enemies here. I don't like how they all have like the spirit, and you have to kill the spirit after you kill them.
I don't like the enemies in Elysium, but I do like Elysium because green is my favorite color. So.
Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. I don't have a favorite color. I think all colors are beautiful.
You don't have a favorite color? That's just blasphemy.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's more. It's like cyan. Bright
oh
blue.
no! I just wasted my. Oh wait a minute. Nope. Just kidding. That's Pog right there. Oh my goodness. I thought I just completely whiffed my god gauge, but
I'm facing Thanatos right now.
Did the reverse?
And I was so surprised. I had no idea that there was gonna be like a sex scene between Zagreus and Thanatos in this game.
Oh my god.
I was like, what? I mean, it doesn't show anything. It's just sounds. But I was just like, no way.
We were talking about this before. There's a duo boon in my boons that I can't pick up that I need to pick up for an achievement. I'm so sad.
Oh, that is the worst. Rest in peace, achievements.
Over. Rest in peace, Chivos. Man, it's crazy that like, remember, I don't know, unless you might not have been like an Xbox gamer or whatever, but I feel like people were like super hype on like achievement hunting back in the day, and nowadays people don't really talk about it too much.
I think achievements started taking like way too long to accomplish, and it kind of like started deferring people a little bit. And there's like so many games out now that people don't need to like stretch the games they have out as long as they used to want to. Like, I used to like achievements and playing games for long periods of time because I can only buy games every so often, and games that I liked didn't come out that frequently. But now between indie games and all the different consoles and everything, there's always something coming out that I'm interested in.
That's a good
play for a long time. So
I just remember in Halo people would flex the like Hayabusa armor, and it happened again 2 times in a row. Alright,
freaking working it, bro.
Bro, I'm getting
pulling the bull of Migos. Offset.
The bull of Migos.
Yeah. He attacks in triplets. Goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just like the way the Migos attack with their bars. The bull of Minos is, or sorry, the bull of Migos is very progressive. He's a dude, but he's wearing a skirt. He don't give a fuck. I think he even paints his nails. He like embraces his feminine side, even though he's like super duper masculine. Oh my gosh, I like fighting the bull of Migos as like the mini boss for this level, because then it takes away a quarter of his health.
A little bit of health on the end.
Yeah, it really comes in handy.
Oh, I could have gone fishing. Oh well, it's okay.
You probably don't want to do that.
Fishing stops timers too.
Oh, that stops your timer?
Nah, it stops timer. We're good.
Oh, that's not too bad. Ooh, my lightning effects make foes jolted. That's the best. Jolted's really good.
Dang, that is really good.
Yeah, it makes your electricity effects way stronger. Apart from Hades, what type of fiction is your favorite usage of Greek mythology?
Favorite
do you like
usage
the Hercules
of Greek
movies by Disney, or do you like the Percy Jackson series, or do you like the God of War games? Like,
you know, wasn't the Percy Jackson series the one with Nicolas Cage, the Sorcerer's Apprentice, right? Or I'm thinking of something completely different, and I look like an idiot right now.
I don't think Nicolas Cage was in the Percy Jackson movie.
Isn't the Sorcerer's
Apprentice? I know
Apprentice?
not very many people liked the Percy Jackson movie. It's one of those situations where the book was really, really good, and then they made a subpar movie based off of the book. But I think Netflix is making a TV show for Percy Jackson instead, which sounds really hype. Because usually books are way better if they're turned into TV shows rather than movies.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I'm illiterate, so I never really learned how to read. So
it's average. What's your reading level?
My reading level is audiobooks.
Dude,
audiobooks are actually lit though. People do not put enough sauce on the audiobooks, and Thanos is snapping my ass right now. Oh my god, he just does not even care. Okay.
I love audiobooks, and that's why this episode is sponsored by Audible.com.
No, no it's not.
No, but if Audible wants to sponsor me, I'm down to support audiobooks. I use Audible, so like I'll actually talk positively about them if they want to pay me to also talk positively about them.
I love Audible too. No, hashtag no ad, but like I love that. It's great.
If I do an ad, I make it clear that it's an ad.
Yes, definitely.
Make it clear.
And that's why this portion of the stream is sponsored by
brought to you by NordVPN.
Raid Shadow, no.
I saw Eurydice, and I'm gonna see the lover of.
Bro, you have all of the gods on your side. What the heck? I'm getting none of them.
I got the power of God and anime on my side.
I wonder what the context of that was. Like,
I want to know what the context of like almost all memes are. But that's kind of the funny thing about memes, is all you know is like the 3-second clip that you see and nothing else. You don't know the people, you don't know their life story, you don't know what they were doing. It's just a random person doing something weird.
Like weird meme video? Oh boy.
Dude, this is like not my favorite, but I love the meme going back to the whole Lil Nas X conversation from earlier, which we kind of just cut that conversation off. We never actually talked about it too much. Whoa. but it's like a TikTok meme where it's somebody standing at the gate of heaven and they look over to see Lil Nas
Oh yeah,
X,
and then
and it just plays the song and fades it out really quickly.
who was that?
Call me when you need. It's just like he's taking the pole down to hell like really fast. It's so great. I'm playing so sloppy right now. It's so hard to commentate and play this game at the same time, but
Dude, this game is
thing.
not easy to.
Oh, I have 783 coins. Holy crap.
Yeah, it is very difficult to talk and play this game at the same time. That is absolutely true. That being said, checkpoint 1422.
Oh, crap. Okay, I'm at 1443 and I'm going into this boss. I am
You
banking
were on
that
my
the river of sticks.
on my ankles, man. You're like, you're right there. So.
I'm gnawing at you. But I don't know, this
I was gonna say
boss
you're
might
like
take me a minute.
on my knees, but then I was like phrasing.
I'll praise the
ankles,
quad
yes.
son. That's my favorite Greek god.
Praise
is
the quad son.
Yeah, he's a babe. Oh, God.
Yeah, Muhammad Gandhi's my favorite Greek god for sure. He's great.
Oh. Damn, this boss fight is probably gonna take me like a few minutes. I'm not good at fighting this duo very fast.
That's
Oh,
all
crap,
right.
I'm actually dying. This is not good. I gotta be careful.
Yeah,
Gotta save some of this
don't
for
die.
some of
That
this
would be-
damage.
That would be heartbreaking.
Gotta save some of this HP for my boy Hades.
Definitely.
Okay, our boon
determination.
is 8.
8?
Yeah, distant memory. Deal plus 30% damage to distant
Boy.
foes. 1, 2, 3, proceed. Okay, so this is definitely in many ways coming down to RNG. I'm going for Ares first. I would really like I wish I got a Doom upgrade since we were doing Ares, but I didn't get any Doom upgrades, so that kind of sucks. I love Doom, especially
Nice.
with the special of the bow.
When I do fishing, I close my eyes because I'm a weeb, and it helps me concentrate better on the vibrations.
You
And you're gonna have
So
that
what-
on.
do
You're
you
gonna
do that
have
when you play
on
Animal
video,
Crossing
and
too?
You're gonna be like, "What the hell is he doing? He's channeling his inner Naruto," and I'm be like, "Nope, I'm fishing."
Apparently there's a achievement for pulling out the fish like the second it flashes, which is like super hard to do. I've never done it. That's like a, kind of like that takes like chance almost.
Definitely not done that. That is for sure.
Not now.
Yeah, I've never seen it done, but apparently it's a thing. Dude, one thing I kind of want to talk about for a moment is the difference between roguelikes and roguelites.
Yeah.
Because that's something I learned about recently. I think it's a kind of cool thing to talk about.
Yeah, roguelikes are.
That's the most.
Oh, jeez. Now I'm gonna be an idiot. The rats. Rat boy genius.
I may or may not be trying to distract you by giving you a conversation topic to talk about.
No, roguelite is going to be a game where you have mostly reset gameplay elements, whereas I'm poisoned. That's cool. Whereas if you are on a roguelike, then everything is reset. Unless I'm putting that in complete reverse, then in which case I
think you got it right.
rats.
Roguelite. This is a roguelite game, and it's like a game where every time you die, you can slowly upgrade yourself, so you can become better and better. On a roguelike,
Yeah.
you start from ground zero every single time. Which I think I like roguelites better. I like the overall like progression.
Definitely.
That's kind of
I feel like I'm actually getting somewhere.
yeah, because you yourself get better at the game, but also your character becomes a little bit stronger, so you progress together. It makes the game more fun. I can see why a roguelike game wouldn't want to make it like that, because it does take away the like arcade type vibe to it almost.
Yeah.
But I don't think it matters too much. I'm gonna get that too. Buying some stuff from the well. But I think Hades in general has definitely taught the industry like the best way to do roguelite types of games, or like kind of giving you like really good foundation for how they can work out.
I don't know. Definitely, it goes to show exactly how much.
I got
love-
bagged second floor.
You actually got second floor?
Yeah, I got the bag. I'm going to Hades.
I guess I'm just gonna lose then. Oh boy.
Not necessarily. Not
Oh
necessarily.
come on. RNG.
You have like a
I'm praying to you, baby.
you have a full like minute over me, and you'll probably also beat him faster than me. But we'll see. Oh my God. praying to the Greek gods
Okay,
right now.
well now it's
Come on, Zeus.
Serious
My boy
Gatsby.
Zeus.
The Serious Gatsby is coming out. No longer average. I am now serious. I am
I'm also very serious.
the big
Why so
tryhard, and I'm
serious?
also the big poison. Oh my god, there's only one
I don't think I'll ever get accustomed.
Hi, Dad.
choking.
They're talking about the breeze. They're used to the underworld where there isn't wind. Now, you would think there'd be a lot of wind in the underworld because of all the heat. Like, all the heat would be changing the pressure around them all the time.
Bro, speaking of pressure, I am under a lot of pressure right now because I am in danger.
That kind of pressure? Under
that's
pressure?
Good. Pressure pushing down on us, not to sing the song because we'll get DMCA'd.
How many times did it take you to beat Hades for your first time?
Huh?
Like, to beat the final boss?
I think it's like 16 or something.
That quick? It took me like 46. I didn't get to my 46th run. You are better at this game than me overall, though, I'd say. Like, if I win this, it's probably going to be because of the RNG.
Oh man, bro, if I get 5 doored, then I am going to commit Sudoku or something. I don't know, man. I'm gonna commit
Sudoku!
Japanese wordplay, number play. Oh my god.
Seppuku, Sudoku, same thing, I guess. That's so funny.
I've got the fire in my eye. I've got the eye of the average.
Oh my god, I just gotta make sure I don't die, because that's where I could like lose it all. I don't have that many death defiances. My nose itches. The worst time.
Okay, good. We're in this. We're in this. We're actually in this.
Oh my gosh. It's hard to charge up my bow and not get hit by its
Okay. All right.
long range attack.
All right. Is gamer time. All right.
I've already been in gamer mode this whole time, bro. Where you been?
Get up.
Whew, this is gonna. I'm gonna be cutting it close. I have 1 death defiance and 6 HP at the moment.
Okay. I am
So
definitely.
I cannot take very many hits.
I gotta wipe the sweat off my hands. Oh, yeah. But it just reminded me.
Barfing on me.
It reminded me.
Oh no!
Oh no! Please don't tell me you died.
I didn't see the ripple. No, I didn't die, but I have no more death defiances left.
Oh my god.
So I have to be very
Tyler, don't
careful.
die. Tyler, don't die.
No, you want me to die, right?
Well, I mean, you want to make it close. Come on.
I
You're
guess
gonna make
you
it
don't want to win like
interesting.
that.
You don't want it to just be like, okay, Tyler's dead, and Gatsby has all of his death defiances. Like,
You have all your death defiances
oh
still?
yeah.
Dang.
Can't do that here.
Wait, why can't I use my companion? Boldy,
You can use it.
why have you forsaken
once.
me?
You may slap it only once. Oh boy.
Oh my god, what the hell? Eek, 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 eek. Let me just keep on using my weakness on him. I'm so scared right now. You might be able to catch up because I'm having to play very defensive right now. Oh my god, if I get hit one more time, I'm dead. This is really close. Oh my god, no! I died!
No way.
More than capable of besting you.
Oh, what is your time right now?
I'm at 19 minutes.
Oh, I'm at 21:15. How did my timer get up so much higher?
Okay, phase two. Phase two.
Well, I guess that means you won, Gatsby.
Well, I mean, I still have to beat him.
That's true. If you don't beat him, then I guess we have to do a rematch.
I mean, if I don't beat him, I'm gonna have to just like hang my head low. But no.
Yeah, commit Sudoku. Wham, that's so sad. And I still don't have enough crystals to buy the song that I wanted to buy.
What am I composed entirely of gemstones?
I wanted to buy the Weird Al Yankovic song that they have on here, him to Zagreus.
Oh,
Good
you're
parody.
kidding me. Okay.
Did you die?
Oh
Buy
no,
some time.
I've got plenty of time. Okay, well, he got a death defiance out of me, so you know, I got pranked.
Just a prank, bro. Don't worry
That's
about
it.
it. What was your time?
That was 19 minutes 54 seconds. That was really slow, man. Honestly, randomizing the
Jeez.
boons you get, randomizing the keepsakes and the weapon, it makes it difficult. Honestly, even though I got 2 really good hammers that one.
Even if I wouldn't have died, you would have still beat me.
I mean, I don't know, man.
My timer was at like 21 minutes 30 seconds.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just took too long in Elysium, I think.
The thing that
was
really
fun.
brought it up though was, you know, for as much as I was talking about her stinky dreads, Artemis came through. She gave me pressure points, clean kill, and support fire, and hidebreaker.
I had a really good Artemis build as well.
So
Artemis was my girl that run. Yeah. I feel bad for saying she has stinky dreads. I didn't say it. You said it. I kind of agreed, though.
I'm going to stand by that one, though. I definitely think, you know, maybe...
I have to wash my hair pretty much every day. I don't know
Yeah.
how people can have dreads and never wash their hair.
Just too much,
would
man,
literally-
for sure.
Yeah. So now that we're at the end of the episode, is there anything you would like to plug before we head out?
Oh, geez, man. I have nothing. I mean, like, if you guys want to follow me on twitter.com/TheAverageGatsby.
You also Twitch stream and YouTube. All your social medias, your Twitch, your YouTube is in the description.
I'm very active on
If you guys
Twitter.
like Gatsby's super dry sense of meme humor,
Definitely.
you know where to go.
If you want some good retweets, I know a guy. Like that guy. That's me. I'm the guy.
I can attest to that. Yeah, and you're also going to be the guy that I have to write a ballad for,
Yes.
based off of the one that Eurydice wrote.
Yes. Or is it Eurydice? Are you going to do Eurydice's or Orpheus's? The hymn to Zagreus or the whatever Eurydice's
The
is.
one that goes, farewell to all my earthly remains.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah, the
going to be
Eurydice's ones.
the other one. Which one is that? The Sing, O Zagreus of Muse, or of Zagreus, O Muse, Slayer of Gatsby, first of his name. Something like that.
I don't like that one as much.
I
Eurydice
love
is
that
my
one.
favorite.
All right, well, you can be the Eurydice.
I actually listen to
I'll
that.
be
I
the
have it on my
Orpheus.
iPod, and I listen to it. Or my iPhone, sorry. iPods don't exist anymore. Rest in peace.
Boomer.
R.I.P.
All right, let me get my Zune real quick.
Oh my god. Doesn't the word iPod make you a boomer?
If you know what a Zune is, I think you qualify for the senior dinner.
I know what a Zune is. My grandparents had one, and I would put songs on it for them. I was a good grandson.
He's a good
Yeah,
boy.
that was fun. We should definitely do more Hades stuff in the future.
Definitely. And then, hey, if you want another roguelite, we could always do Binding of Isaac. I do love me some Binding of Gatsby.
Oh, we could have
and
talked about Binding of Isaac too. Yeah,
They
we'll have
just
to do
put
Binding of
out
Isaac
a
in the
new
future.
DLC, the final DLC.
Repentance. All right. Well, we have to end this video so we can go play some Binding of Isaac Repentance.
All right.
Any last words before you take
nope.
Lil Nas's
I got
pull
nothing.
down to hell?
Do the sub thing, do the bell thing, do the comments thing, then the thumbs up thing, and
Or else we'll
I don't
smite
know.
you.
go watch another one of the videos. One of the videos was probably going to be on the screen somewhere. Go click that one. Click.
Some great advice.
Click
Great
one of those.
advice. Yeah.